What's good, all you builders? So sorry for being away for a long time. I actually dislocated my right shoulder and my collarbone, so I had to take a break. I had to stop moving a lot. A lot of activities fucking stopped. But I'm good now. I can move my arm, to a better. Dude, it was to a point that I couldn't. Well, I don't know about I don't know about all that, but yeah, it was to a point where I couldn't even get my arm past this. I couldn't do like halfway up. I couldn't hold it, bro. Like it was bad, but like now I've got minuscule movement to it, but like there's still something right here in the front part of my shoulder that'll sting every now and then I get like an aching pain that just goes down. So we need to hurry up and progress with the whole mecha revolution, us becoming part mecha progress. Yeah. But anyways, let me show you about today's build. I got my hands on a Barbataurus build. Oh yes. If you've been paying attention to some of the other videos, I've been saying that out of all the Battlogue breaker kits, this was actually the only one that Issei wanted. This is the only one that Issei should have got his hands on as far as the entire new Battlogue breaker kit series. I'm serious. I only wanted Barbataurus. All right, I only wanted him. But then I got the ground urban command type, and I thought, hey, this would be a good project. And so, the most hated gunpla actually, and we will give an update on that Gundam in this video because I was going to enter it into the USAG competition, but then like I didn't know you had to take a before and after picture, and Issei didn't take a before picture, only afters. So we did an update to it, so it actually looks a lot better. No scuff paint, everything was repainted over, so it actually looks like an official build now. But you wouldn't expect that from my very first try. But yeah, I've got the Barbataurus set up over there. Other than that, really, it should be a pretty good video, pretty easy video. I already have next video in line. It's actually an Iron-Blooded Orphans Gecko build, along with a nifty new project that I'm doing. So these are system bases, right? AKA hangers. They look really dope, right? All right. Well, they come in black or they come in white. So I got mine in white. I have like 3 of them. And what I've done to mine is essentially I've painted them all to be a grayish tone. So all of mine have a gunmetal gray look to it, except for like these bars right here. All these bars I painted like a metallic reflective color to it. So I'm not too sure how well this is going to do. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best at the same time. It took a lot because I had to make sure I got the front and the back. So on the back, yeah, there's still a couple spots there I reckon that probably are missing, but if it's something that's showing, it's something I realized is going to be a bottom or a side piece, and it will not show the back. So yeah, I've got that going. Also, I ordered the LED units for the Master Grade 7 swords. So Master Grade 7 swords is probably going to be coming in about like 2 months, I estimate. I like to take my time on the Master Grade builds. I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 Master Grades, and not a single one of them has. Yeah, not a single one of them has any decals. So this one I definitely want to take, I want to approach differently. I want to do my best. I want to make sure that it really replicates Gundam. Now, the awesome part about the 7 swords is in some of my other videos, you'll see I have actually effed up the the build. I spray painted with testers. Guys, don't use testers. Don't, if you're a gunpla addict and you want to custom paint everything, don't use testers. Use Mr. Tamiya's or use G Paint or something that you'd find off of my sponsor or New Types, or just careful with your acrylics, okay? So anyways, I sprayed this one to it, and it just sucked. It really sucked. It's left so many clumps. I had to remove those. I had to sand it down a little bit, thin out some of that paint to remove it, and then I repainted it last night. So I'm actually really happy with that. I'm trying to see if I have anything, because I know I painted a whole, if I could say, this stand that I'm fixing to show you was once a clear stand, all clear. Now it is this color, right? So this color blue that I have here is all the color of what certain parts of the 7 sword shield and the GN drives will be looking like. So that's pretty cool. I fixed my mistake. It's just a lot better. You know, I paid money for it. I want to feel like the build's worth it. I don't want to feel like I'm building a scuffed build from the get-go. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and start clipping the Barbataurus because everything is set up in frames. But actually, I will go ahead and showcase some of the parts that I do have because we did things a little bit different. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about why my Barbataurus may come out looking a little bit different. He might be a lot more shinier than most. It's simple. I went ahead and followed Mecha Guy Coates' advice of throwing some premium top coat on there. So we do have some premium top coat that we can apply. So I went ahead and just sprayed everything down beforehand. Everything's already kind of got a better reflective coat to it. So I'm kind of digging that. It's actually pretty cool. It's not too bad, not too bad. Other than that, the only other custom stuff that I've actually done for my Barbataurus was take a red metallic marker from this set right here. I use this red one. It may not look like it, but I used enough of it to where it gave me an almost crimson-esque type color. So this is what my Barbataurus red runner part looks like. Also with the spear, I went ahead and threw some gold and some silver in there just to kind of give it a nice, more royal feel to it. But I'd have to say I'm pretty proud with how everything turned out. The feet are looking really nice. I'm really proud at how the horns, well, yeah, these have to be the horns. Yeah, these are the horns, and I think this is the bow. Yeah, that's what, yeah, that's got to be the bow piece. But yeah, other than that, I just pretty much did the top coat, as you can tell. I mean, yes, there's an LED light above me, ring light or whatever the hell you want to call it, but I think it's working pretty well. I'm gonna have fun with this build for 2 reasons. They say that this Barbataurus can be one whole Gundam, or you can actually separate the back end and make 2 Gundam. So we'll see about that. See how that comes out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start the build process. So I have the Barbataurus head done. I gotta say I like how it came out. The way my colors and everything just kind of blend well. Fudge. Yeah, it's looking pretty sick, honestly. I love the one horn style. Really bland on the other side. Left the scar. That's pretty sick. So we have the head. We have the first torso, as I said. Looking pretty nice, I'm gonna have it recolored on some of that red. But I like it. I really do. I love the Barbataurus build, and I really F with IBO. But essentially, yeah, this was all done in the span of like 2 hours. You know, I went and ate. I played a little bit of video games with the homies real quick for Twitch. But I'm very proud with how everything overall came out. The gloss on all this, the shine, it is exactly what I was looking for, honestly, with everything. So I really dig the outcome and everything that I've got here. It's pretty fire. So I'll go ahead and piece it up together. We also have our Barbataurus here. Can we get it to focus? I'm not too sure. Nope. Gotta put that autofocus on next time. But yeah, essentially there he is. There he is. I freaking love it, man. Like, I really emphasized on the red with him, and I dig that. So that's pretty cool. I really like what I did with the springs. So I mean, everything on him. Oh, don't you fail me, camera. It is all silver underneath. Pistons. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and piece them together. See what the first half looks like. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect him to be as tall in the hand as you see in all the other videos, but I think it's pretty cool. For the most part, like if this was just a stand-up Barbataurus and they released him, yo, I would have copped that. You know what I mean? like it's Barbatos. But for the most part, he's pretty bare on other parts. You know, we still have to get the other half. The only other half that I've actually done was just another torso piece. So that's really it. But for the most part, I gotta say, I'm really cool with how he came out. Everything about him, honestly, just the overall detail of this guy. Fuck yeah, dude, spot on, spot on. The only thing I will say, you guys, is be careful whenever you're putting on the arms, because how they go in is like, this is a piece that would just, how to say, okay, so right here, this little joint connector has a flat part with a ridge that slides into, when you know it, the chunky part of this boulder shield. So when you put the piece in, what you're going to want to do is just pinch from right here. You see where your little nub is? Pinch from right there, get it to the hole, and just kind of wiggle it in. No need to be so forceful or anything like that. But yeah, I'd say we got ourselves a pretty cool Barbatos. And the cool thing about this video is it is going to be a little bit different from the other YouTube videos, because I have a photo booth on the way. So it's like Sunday right now. I think I'm just gonna chill out because I'm not feeling too good. So yeah, I'll probably call it a day for this part and get the rest of them going tomorrow. And then probably nab some pictures. This is actually, I'm assuming, for the tail that he's gonna have. But yeah, let's see. I'm pretty much good to go ahead and start hitting up the rest of the other instructions. But yeah, one more time. That is our Barbatos, if it would focus. But yeah, I hope you guys are liking the video so far. We worked hard. I worked really hard on that intro too, so that's pretty fire. Alright, you guys, so I have the rest of the Barbataurus here. Essentially, it was pretty easy. I mean, it's like I said, it's that torso piece that I made earlier, on top of some side shields that also have some attachers or attachments to hold like a sword or you know, the weapons or anything. You know, it has its own backpack as well, so that's really not too bad. The interesting part is when you make all this right here. Truth be told, you have a whole nother you know, bottom frame of a Gundam here. You could straight up turn the Barbataurus into 2 Gundams. Plus there's tons of extra parts. But I like how mine came out. It's, you know, it's real to the point, real clean. Let's see. Yeah, see what I mean? Like that just looks like really, really freaking clean to me. So that would I think would sit upward, yeah, like this. So we would then go ahead and freaking do that right there. Okay. So this is actually going to be the first time that I put the Barbataurus together. Like everything. I wanted to wait till I had a build. And by the way, it's actually still the same day. I did not stop like I thought I was going to. So see how we get this connected. Cool. So that's him from head to toe. We got one of the blades in that he stands there. He's on my little solar powered rotating stand. I gotta say, I love the vibrant colors that he has. Sorry for the movement. I really love the vibrant style that he gives off through just everything that is Barbatos. I mean, yo, his color, the clear coat, just everything that I did just worked for him. Like, I'm saying, this guy right here, this guy, Barbatos, looking pretty lit, man. So yeah, next one is just gonna be him in, I would have to say he's a pretty good build, man. A pretty good build. The only thing I don't like about him is how loose he is from the top of his torso, you know, the main body, right? Because you got like a double extended hip. And then I do not like how thin the little connection is from the back of the torso to the actual body. If you do not put a little bit of glue on that connection piece, man, good luck. He's just gonna break apart. Honestly, I'm even surprised I was able to get him into this stance. Went ahead and threw some silver metallic reflective on the mace there, and then just some simple gold. Again, a reference to what we used was just these 2 packs here. So yeah, let's go ahead and check them out now in the booth. All right, so we have the Barbatos build. I had to do situate to where we, by the way, it's the next day. So I had to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the connection from the back of the torso to the front part and everything. Other than that, I just kind of retouched on some gold, retouched on some of the paint, and just kind of let it dry. I spent my first break and my last break and my lunch. One of those breaks, I don't think anyways, I spent a good majority of my free time at work today taking some professional pictures in the new photo booth that we had. So you're gonna see me put Barbatos in here, but unfortunately you won't see him rotate. He's a little too high, so we learned our lesson. We need to get a new, a bigger studio, so that way we can go ahead and take some fancier pictures. But for the most part, I think the thumbnail that I'm gonna have for this picture is gonna be pretty rad, pretty badass. For the most part, yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what he looks like, right? All right, so this is Barbatos in the booth. Overall, sorry for the little line that goes there. I have a shitty ass capture card, but I'd have to say he does pretty well. He delivers a nice, majestic pose. Like everything about this Barbatos, I keep saying Barbatos. I was 100% intrigued, like from the get-go. This guy, I wanted him. This was gonna be my first four-legged or first ulterior looking, like substitute for just 2 legs. You have the ZEON, whatever the hell, however you say it, who just floats. He has thrusters. You have that one weird Sinanju that had like capsules for legs. Let's see, what else? Yeah, it's just and like I said, the Kimari's Trooper had 4 legs as well, so that was kind of like a little bit of a Centaur look there. But I gotta say, overall, the Barbatos build like gets a great pass in my book. Like everything about him, freaking phenomenal. He just adds like this like menacing pose to it all. Like there's no losing with this guy. 26 bucks, yo, hey, it's worth it. It's no Moon Gundam, but you know what I'm saying? It'll make you want to say moon all over. I'm horrible. Guys, it's like 2 a.m. Give me a break. I just got out of work. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that has been our Barbatorus. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of his weapons. Yeah. Next on the list as far as weapons is the simplistic blade that you get. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the red that I've got on mine. Oh, that's horrible. I don't like the red that I touched coat with mine, so I'm gonna probably redo it. But the silver on the middle of the blade and gold on the outskirt, like on the side of the blade, very good touch on my part. So I'm actually not too like upset about that. That's actually pretty fire. Now let's peep the other weapon. So here's your bow. I mean, here's my bow, sorry, in all of its custom glory. I don't think it's bad to give the outside edge of these blades a gold or a silver appearance. Just make sure you fill in for like the crevices and everything. For the most part, I mean, this is a pretty cool weapon. This is the first intriguing projectile weapon. Maybe I don't use it how it's supposed to be, how people say you're supposed to put, you know, the bow into Barbatorus's hand and then the other one there, but I don't know. I like how I have it. It makes him look like he just fired it, like he just let go of the bow. Yeah, you can see Barbatorus's hands on there because I was not fixing to take them off. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty sick weapon for being introduced. Now, each side of these blades can actually act as a gun, but they can also act as like dual blades, just with a simple flip. On the other leg, as I have, is the mace, right? Now the cool part about the weapons is that you're gonna get 4 weapon attachment tools. You're gonna get like these little, where is it? It's up here. Haha, you're gonna get these little weapon attachment tools right here that you can choose where you want to put them in. Honestly, I have like one more Barbatorus sword that I'm not using. I'm probably gonna go ahead and go grab it and throw it on here. I also have some laser beam effects that I'm not using, so I might even switch out my other Barbatos regular, I think like second form, and probably use the mace, the dual mace over here, dual swords, dual katanas. You know what I mean? But overall, I gotta say it's a sick build. No matter which way you point it, like he just delivers menacing justice and death, lots and lots of death. But for the most part, very proud of him. Head to toe, I did this guy. I made it. I'd have to say, giving it a scale, let's see. I'm gonna give the Barbatos a 7. Yes, and that's because I really like it, but I don't want to set a low standard. Like a 10, in my case, I don't think I've built a 10 just quite yet. I think the closest I've got is probably an 8. And I'm gonna call that my, let's see, I don't know, cause it's quite the collection. High V, I'd give a 7 too. Lupa is probably a 5. Ground Urban, probably like a 3, freaking 4. Probably a 7 on my full armor unicorn. Then we have these two guys. Yeah, those are some easy 3s, and then everybody up there, right? But everybody up there, I don't know. I'd say maybe the Master Grade Banshee destroy mode over there. Well, not destroy. It's in destroy mode, but the Master Grade Banshee is probably like a 9, right? But that's all that I'd grade so far as that goes. You are you. So, all in all, Barbatorus, get yourself one, right? Definitely can agree on that. For the most part, man, super small video, super simple. This one's not gonna have too many super amazing effects and transitions. I'm gonna go light with it. I'm off tomorrow, which I will go ahead and probably push the video out tomorrow. Shit, I'm not doing anything right now. I might as well edit. But yeah, guys, don't forget to continue to use your code or use my code ISAY10 at the Gundam Project shop so you can get yourself an easy 10% off. What else? Oh yeah, dude, don't forget to follow the Twitch. The new Gundam Urzu Hunt and the Iron-Blooded Orphans re-trailer, whatever it is, did very well on the channel, so I'm very glad that you guys liked that. Yeah, dude, I really don't have too much else to say. I guess it's been a long day. I just knocked out like 9 hours of work. So, anything you want to say, Barbatorus? I didn't think so. Cool. Oh, guys, remember, go Gunpla. Have a good day.